Hi, today let us discuss first law of thermodynamics applied to closed system and open system. First law of thermodynamics applied to closed and open systems. So as we all know, first law means heat transfer minus work transfer equal to change in energy, where Q is heat transfer in kilojoules, W is work transfer in kilojoules, delta U is change in energy in kilojoules. Okay. So let me explain. There are two diagrams, a graph between pressure versus volume. The first diagram, let me draw one, two. This is a single process. It can be any type of a thermodynamic process, 1 to 2. If you can note down here the P1, comma V1, the coordinates are P2, comma V2. Coming then in the next diagram, it can have more than one process. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1. This curve may be any one type, um, say isothermal process or adiabatic process or polytropic process. We'll see later what are they. This is state 1, state 2, state 3. From 2 to 3, the pressure remains constant but volume is increasing. From 3 to 1, volume is constant, pressure drops. From 1 to 2, both pressure and volume are changing. So there are three processes here constitute a cycle. Why it is called cycle? At the end of the third process, it comes back to the initial state. So a cyclic process means in a set of processes, thermodynamic processes, if the initial and final states remain same, then it is said to be a cyclic process. Here it is a single process. For a cyclic process, you have to take sum of heat transfer for each process. For process 1, the heat transfer is Q1. Process 2, the heat transfer is Q2. Process 3, the heat transfer is Q3. Let me write here Q1, Q2, Q3. Sigma Q equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. We can have minus also, it depends on the conventions. To a system, suppose I have a system, if heat is supplied, it is taken as positive. If heat is rejected, it is taken as negative. Similarly, if a system produces work, if we get work from the system, it is plus. If we supply work, it is minus because it consumes work. These sign conventions should be used here. Similarly, for each process, we'll have W1, W2 and W3 work transfer. Sigma W equal to W1 plus or minus W2 plus or minus W3. So according to first law, for a cyclic process, sigma Q minus sigma W should be 0. Why? Because if you integrate from initial to final, both states are same here. Here, this is nothing but integral du from initial to final. If you substitute the limits, final and initial states are same, hence this becomes 0. So that's all for first law applied to closed system for a process and a cyclic process. Thank you.